the direct Marvel's Ironheart first reviews are all over the place, from disappointment to spectacular. From what I've heard, it is disappointing. According
Yeah.
to what I heard, because I'm not gonna watch this garbage. This
Yeah.
show was made several years ago, and it was so bad. It was in production hell. They didn't know it was ever gonna be released, and Disney was like, "Screw it, let's go ahead and release 3 episodes this week and 3 episodes next week." And
Oh, okay, that I
it's not
didn't
good.
know. I knew they were gonna release 3 episodes this week, but I didn't know, like, I thought it was just gonna be 1 episode per week. I didn't know,
No,
like, "Oh, let's dump the
they
second
want
half."
the reason why they're
Yeah.
doing this is by design. They're doing this purposefully. It's because they don't want anybody to talk about this.
Yeah, yeah,
And
absolutely.
based off the people that I know have seen the show, the only straight male, I believe, in this show, I believe, either gets killed off or something terrible happens to them. Everyone else is either a black strong woman, a drag queen, strong man, woman, and then there's a trans character. Like, this show is awful.
Yeah.
Like, it could have
Like,
been fun to review, maybe, but like, yeah. What do you think?
yeah, as because like the segment we had last week about this, like someone said to me I should be more spontaneous with my articulation. The reason why I can't, because like when you were talking about that slug character, the reason why I couldn't at that time when I was like kind of like all over the place when I was trying to say it, is because I'm just simply because I'm so tired about talking shit about shit like this. I feel like
Mhm.
we're repeating ourselves again and again and again. It's like it's the same topic again and again, and the people running these projects, they don't learn. Like, it's because like Disney has so much money. It's like it's okay for them to keep sending the message. It doesn't matter if the quality of the product is good. It doesn't matter if most of the people will like it. If it makes money, they don't care. That's why it's like I keep saying this again and again. They just keep pushing their ideology, their politics, and I don't know, I'm just so burnt out on it.
Mhm.
I that's why that's why I couldn't I couldn't properly say what I wanted to say last week. And yeah, what else is there for me to say? Look, I considered what, like last week I said I'm considering taking a look at it and reviewing it, but the thing is, it came out on the same day that my Switch 2 was on the way, so it's like no, no chance.
Yep.
I'm not gonna review this shit anymore.
Based.
Yeah,
Based. Now here's the thing
yeah,
though. If you didn't like if you didn't like this or you had criticisms of Ironheart, you're a racist.
oh, no, oh no, I never saw
Yeah.
that coming. Oh
If
my
you
god.
had any bad takes or anything that they don't like, when I say they, I'm talking about these Disney shills, they will not like you because you are considered a racist person. So, let's see what the Rotten Tomato score for this terrible show is, right? According to what I saw, early reactions to this was like a 70 something percent or 70 on Rotten Tomatoes. And the reason why we're using Rotten Tomatoes is because we're using their aggregate. We're using their like when I say their, I'm talking about people who are I guess really pro bullshit and pro gay stuff. We're using their system. All right. So 73% to 58%. So they didn't really like it either. And overall, the fans are not liking this, right? So if you go to the top critic and go, this is not good.
Yeah,
And there's a reason why they're releasing all three this weekend. I mean, they're releasing three this week
yeah,
and three next week. So nobody's talking about it. Do you know why? And here's the reason why they can't release it weekly, because it cuts into Fantastic Four if they do that. It gets really, really close to
right,
Fantastic Four.
right. Okay,
And they
yeah.
don't want anybody to be talking about this show and bashing the show while they're supposed to go watch the movie. So Fantastic Four is coming out soon, and this is the reason why. This show, according to my art director and Marvel, this show was supposed to come out like almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, we've been talking about this for a long time. Like,
Mhm,
oh, there are rumors speculating there's gonna be a Ironheart standalone TV show. We've been
mhm,
talking about that for the longest time. So it's like
and
it's only now they decided to dump it. Yeah.
yeah, and according to Marvel, the reason why, and according to my art director, the reason why we don't have any like co-branding with Ironheart, because it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like, we can only have one co-branding a year. And are you gonna pick Ironheart or Iron Shits, or are you gonna pick Fantastic Four? Of course, you're gonna go with the movie because the movie has a higher chance of making money.
Yeah.
The show is so bad, we didn't even get a skin for her in our game.
Yeah.
That's how
That says
bad
a
it
lot.
is. No one's talking
Yeah.
about it. No one's even recommending, "Hey, do you want a skin for Ironheart in your game?" It's like, no one recommending that shit, man. This is how
Yep.
bad it is. And people who are defending this, there are some people who are defending that, there's a reason why Ironheart is getting review bombed. I'm like, really? It's getting review bombed, huh? Why is that? Why do you think it's getting review bombed? Just because someone doesn't like it and they saw it and they don't like it, that's the reason why they're getting review bombed? I don't think so. Right? So here's this post saying that they're only hated for one reason. What's the commonality here? And I responded to this. What is
Yeah.
the common denominator here, Grae?
Shitty storytelling, shitty characters.
Shitty shitty storytelling, shitty writing, shitty
Yep.
characters. I think Miss
Yep.
Marvel is just not great. I think Iman Vellani, is herself as a
Yeah,
person. She's
I
great.
feel bad. Yeah, I hope she lands better roles. Like, because she's out of everyone there, or I'm not sure with Agatha. Uh, she does PR well, so I hope
Yeah.
she lands a better role that she deserves in the future. She wasn't bad
Yep.
as Miss Marvel, just that the writing was really terrible. Yeah,
Yeah, so here it is. See, I put, the bad freaking writing. That's the reason. Shit writing. I agree. Exactly. Everyone's basically saying that the reason why one reason is because it's bad writing. Because you can take a no-name brand or it's just like a really terrible, like ugly looking character and make them really, really well written, right? And it's happened multiple times in Hollywood already. And it's just, I think a lot of people who are working at Marvel are either extremely inexperienced or they're purposefully just ruining the legacy that is because they think that they're a
yeah,
better writer than everyone
yeah,
else.
yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
both actually, the and the reason why this keeps on continuing is it's the higher ups who are so tone deaf, like, and the people in charge of the actual production of these projects, they know that they have unlimited money, so it's okay for them to lose, and it's okay for them to keep shitting on people like us who want to be who just want good movies and entertainment overall, because they know that they can keep on incurring loss again and again. And for me, that's you need to have that accountability of ensuring the business grows, or else you'll be laid off. That's gone now in the West. It's not just
Mhm.
it's not just Disney. It's also in video games now. More, I'm
Yeah.
kind of pointing out to Microsoft. It's like the reason why a lot of their devs are failing. They're making shit games because, like, yeah, look, Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, they had good intentions in mind. Like, they want to remove the burden of game developers having to make sure that their games are good so that they'll survive for the next project. Yeah, that's good intentions, but at the same time, it made them incredibly complacent. That's why we got like South of Midnight. We got a lot of garbage from Microsoft. None of
Mhm.
them are good. It's the reason why we got Avowed, we got Matt Hansen, going on a rampage with Elon Musk. That's the problem with having unlimited money, not having accountability. You end up making shitty products in the end. And
Yeah.
I 100% believe that the Xbox layoffs they're true. The Bloomberg article, they're 100% true. We're gonna hear about it next week. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's just the consequence of you guys not taking care of the business, not meeting the interests of your actual audience. Instead, want to push whatever it is you want to push.
Yep.
And yeah,
And
you'll
uh,
karma will come. Karma will come.
yep, and someone asked, "Oh, the litmus test for sure," and I agree with this. How much R34 do we have of Ironheart? That's the real question here. 47. If your characters do not have any fan art, adult fan art, when I say any, I'm talking about you have a low amount, No one cares about that character. Right? No one cares about this character at all. And the fact that Japan came out with a adult Ironheart movie that I probably need to watch for, for comparison's sakes. Yeah, 47 is too much. Unfortunately, that is a lot. That 47 is a lot. But if you actually look at something like Tracer, Miss Marvel, how much is Miss Marvel? Miss Marvel. Well, any of these Marvels have like 2000s, man. Thousands. Holy jeez. Marvel Girl 600? Man, this is crazy. And if your thing has no traction whatsoever on Rule 34, your IP is dead. Okay? Your IP is 100% dead because that means that nobody finds your character entertaining, that can provide any value, and it does not make people horny, unfortunately. And for me, my 2-incher is going to go inverted just because of that. Type in Project Eggroll. It's just going to be a bunch of Asian dudes, man. It's gonna be a bunch of Asian dudes with tiny penises, man.
Thanks for checking out this segment from the Project Eggroll podcast. Make sure to catch us live every Saturday at 7 p.m. Also, be sure to subscribe, and we will see you all there.